these animals going? 12 hours, 20, geez, 16. Sleeping here for the sake of it. Okay, we'll get the people up and running first. They're okay. Now, Seahorse has got to be around here somewhere, so let's get her in here and tending. Same with Lincoln. Yeah, Weeks is on it. How are you doing? Panther 7's alright. Panther 1's alright. Kaori is okay. Panther 4's better. Okay. Everybody's not going to die now, at least. Let's just quickly resave this. Yeah, I want to make sure this is better so that they have a higher chance of healing. Does it say what they need? This is currently the hospital-ish. Special trade, huh? Settlement nearby has a special trade request. They would like to purchase 7 Parkers. Is what they have to offer is a Resurrector Mech Serum, Jade, Good Plants. Psychic. No, the second one's not interesting. Third one could be interesting, but not really, because I know over time I will eventually bump these numbers up and it won't be too bad. I know they go down over time. Where is it? Quest. Thing is, I don't have 7 Parkers right now, and the odds of them making it too low. I'm gonna sit on that for a bit. It's not really my priority. If they happen to start making Parkers, great. But where would they be storing them? Over here? Yeah. What kind of stuff have I got in here? Heavy fur. Do I have wool? Doesn't look like it. I've got mostly furs and leathers. Good. I want that damn revolver to go away. They can't use it. I'm gonna leave those deer up there at the moment. We'll get rid of the boom rat and stuff. And the grizzly bear. Right. Bazooka's making another bed for the hospital, which is good. Medical bed. Yeah. What I'm thinking, we'll reinstall this here. Take it down by another one. Reinstall this. Mirrored it. There. Install the animal beds. They're currently using them, so I don't want them to like kick out the animals that need them. Oh, they don't reinstall as like staying medical. Okay. I thought they did. Everybody's got one of these beds up in here. I'm really tempted to just move them down so that we've got them where they need to be. I still also want to put lights in the bedrooms, honestly. But they just don't have that kind of electricity sort of going at the moment. Just save where we are. Go to. And well, it's night time again. Make sure we're on speed up. Everything seems to be going okay. We've got plenty of meat. The waste packs. I haven't heard of waste packs. Could you tell me a bit more about them? No, I'm not sure. I haven't really used much. Oh, the biotech one. No, I don't have the biotech DLC. Be interesting though. I guess maybe it would be a war crime. I mean, it depends on your stance on that too, because like, it depends what it hurts and how long it stays around. Because like, if oh, this is like a drone for the mail. Well, that's not going to make my week very easy. And they got like 3 blokes anyway. They're going to be pissy and psychotic, so that's just great. Oh, so it affects it forever going forwards. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, if somebody, like, as I said, like, I haven't seen it myself, so I'm only guessing what it kind of does. But if somebody dropped that on, like, one of my buildings or, like, somewhere where I'm growing something, I would be very, very annoyed by it. Oh, yeah. Is that playstyle or is that particular type? Like, you know, how some of them could be, like, you know, doing a certain thing. I haven't looked too much into the biotech update myself. Guess I'm still mostly getting used to this. Oh, in real life. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I could imagine if that's your job in real life, and then you get in a game and like somebody's like doing warfare to it. Fucks with your morals, huh? Yeah, I could see that because in this game, I do try to like not have anybody die, and it it really pisses me off when they have tantrums because I'm like, you know, it just reminds me of like somebody's toddler just throwing a tantrum, and I really can't stand that. So oh, what is it? Hypothermia. Well, get inside. Stop doing outside labor. Is it warm inside? Jesus Christ, it's not. How is it not warm? Yeah, it's kind of true to life then. I mean, you get child soldiers some places of the world, unfortunately. I'm going to put 4 more warm heaters in here. I know in here, in like the cooking and butchering area is fine. It's small enough area. I think it's the size of this location that's the problem. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying with the morals, where you're saying it fucks with your morals. Yes, definitely. Like sometimes in this game, um, there is like a moral dilemma between what's going to be good for the colony versus what I actually want to deal with. Oh, thank you for following me. Appreciate it. I'd say thank you anyway because I still appreciate it. Yeah, I've had it a couple of times where I don't know, like trying to think of one of the good examples with like a last colony, and I'm also trying to pay attention to make sure that they're actually doing what they're supposed to be doing here, like these beds. I guess I want to help everybody in the sense with like making sure everybody's doing their jobs and being tended to and getting the right amount of food. But then if they have a tantrum, I'm really likely to become cruel and be like, nah, fuck you. I don't care if you get food or medical attention. If you do happen to get in a fight, I hope you die. Even though they're like a really useful person in my group. And I'm just like, yeah, no, I need them and I want them to live. And if they did die, I would probably reload the save and try to make sure that they didn't die again. But in the moment, I'd be so satisfied. I'd be sitting there like, ugh, you deserve that. But now we've got to go back and make sure that you're alive going forwards, or otherwise I'm gonna need you down the future. Like Tofu has been like that. There's been so many times where he's legitimately died, and I've been so close to just not Like, I've been close to hitting save because he pisses me off so much. And I'm like, I just want him gone, but at the same time, like, his skill sets and stuff are so good. Particularly with all the animals and the construction and stuff. Like, I know he's fine to just like let do that, and he's pretty fast at what he does. So I know it would be a loss if I lost him, but God, he pisses me off. And you know what? They're doing pretty good considering there's a psychic drone at the moment. Let's see, they're all on, I guess, minus it. Yes, it's dark. You're in your bedroom, mate. It's gonna be dark when you go to bed. Okay, so they got the other heaters built up. Yeah? Yes. Okay, great. What are these ones on? They're on 75. I'm just gonna scoot over this way a bit so I don't pick up the kitchen one. I'll just grab all of them and just reset. So I'm just going up together. 40, 50, 60. Try 70 again. And here's hoping, since it's minus 16 outside, that maybe it stays at about 20 inside. I want it to be around about 20, like a little under. Like, this is kind of flicking around between 19 to 21. Room's doing the same. Like, that's fine. That's comfortable, you know? Why is she catatonic? She had a mental breakdown. Alright. There's nothing much I can do about that. She's already in hospital and she was in a lot of pain. So, I mean, fair enough. Had food poisoning and stuff. Nothing's nice when you got food poisoning. I do like that some of the animals are coming in and like, what are you doing in here? Guinea pigs are not allowed inside. Get out. Wake up and get out. They'll try. I'll always forget that they've tamed one and I'll just spot it and I'll be like, get out. Like, literally, like, gesturing at the door, like, get out of there. Oh, we got our training up still. I don't know how these ducks are doing, though. Is that a duck? Yeah, that's a duck. It looked like a guinea pig for a second there. Yeah, you got no food. I don't know how they're gonna go. Is that an egg? Yeah, it is. Their pen is big enough, but it's snowing winter, so like my animals up here just aren't gonna have food, and I don't know how much my people are actually getting out there and feeding them. I don't want them to starve or anything, because normally what would happen is winter would be coming in and I'd know it, and what I'd do is I'd check out my animal list and I have a look at, you know, make sure I've got so many females, because you need the females to rebuild after winter, and you only need a couple of the males to be there to kind of just help the population kind of thing going. And after that, I'd cull off so many of the males and a certain amount of like the older females, just to kind of keep the flow through fresh, and hopefully like this yak's like, oh, that one's 17. You got medical conditions? No. Okay, that's very good. You're pregnant though. You're a 12-year-old pregnant yak. What a weird concept. I have no idea how long yaks live, to be honest, but that just seems weird to me. It just seems old. I'm gonna resave again. I do save generally pretty frequently, just between each day, probably maybe once or twice. What are you doing hiding? Stop cracking onto chimpanzee. He's married. This guy can't be that much of a fucking stud, right? I'd love to see like what their picture looks like. Because look, he's so happily married right now. He married to Weeks. She's this awesome policewoman chick, right? And all the other ladies just keep cracking onto him. This is him here. This is what he looks like. Like, it's got to be like the mohawky sort of like side cut thing going. That's what it is. That's all it is. Or maybe it's just that he's like purple. I mean, purple's a pretty nice color. Let's not lie there. That's all it is, isn't it? We got a lot of wildlife again. Nothing's gonna hunt my things. We do want to get rid of these boom rats before it warms up. I don't want fires in amongst... Ooh, mufflers. I do need wool. I will accept them now. It's still going to put a lot of pressure on my people because I have so few people. They're not making any parkas or anything at the moment, which is fine. What are you up to, Silverware? What are you doing? Naming a muffalo and chimpanzees putting stone blocks from chunks. I do need stone blocks because these things are marble. Okay. I think I kind of like how that looks so far. Maybe one more bed down on each side. We'll get this filled out with cat bed, yeah, animal beds. I said cat beds because all I'm hearing is meowing constantly. I'm gonna have to. I want to wait till these kittens are adults so I can cull them as more meat and more fur. I don't know if you get more, but logically, it seems like I'd get more. I don't know. Let's make these medicals too. Okay, so now that we've got some actual medical beds and they're finally cleaning, like, oh my god, it's not like trash. Let's just unmedical these. I just made them all medical. Shit, I did too. Okay, all right. Who was it? You had. I have to set these manually, don't I? I need this to be probably silverware, and Amia can stay over there. You be. Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna put her up here. Where is she? Seahorse. There we go. The rest of them can sleep wherever they want. I just need to make sure that the people that are night shifters are kind of closest to the exits. No specific reason, I just don't want them to wake anybody else up. And I know how light sleepers some of these people seem to be. Yeah, almost got a few beds. I guess these are all blue fur as well, so I'm going to need those mufflos for that. You're moving a little slow, Shizuka. Oh yeah, your mental state. I was going to say, I'm like, she's so slow right now. Is she injured? Whose rifle is that? Oh yeah, that reminds me. Tofu or Lincoln dropped their gun when they got hurt last time. Must have been Lincoln. Yes. Okay, where's your gun? I don't know what kind of gun you had, but I'm gonna guess it's like maybe this one. There's not a better one. Probably this one. Honestly. Yeah, you do shooting. Barely. But that's fine. We'll make sure that they get their guns back. I'm guessing that this other gun must be Acosta's if she's sleeping here. Yeah. We'll have to remember to give Acosta her gun back. I'm the worst for this when there ends up being so many people. In the last game when there was like 134 people and, you know, you'd have punch-ups and psychotic states and people would be getting hurt by animals and all sorts of stuff. They were dropping their weapons left, right, and center. And it was next to impossible to keep track of who didn't have a weapon on them at the time. So then a raid would happen, and I was just woefully unprepared for it because nobody was holding their guns or swords. So they'd walk in and start blowing the place up, and I'd be panicked trying to run for the guns. Is this place warmer yet? 16 degrees. Okay, so they can't be complete. Come back here. God, you're fast. Where is it? Yeah, no, they're not complaining about the cold anymore. Why is my duck dying? Yeah, no, that's fair. Let's be honest, that's so fair. I feel sorry for them because I wasn't expecting there to be a winter on a permanent summer. Since we know that duck died. Now, there had to be signs that some of these were downed, right? Yeah, they are. Okay. Let's just cull that other duck that's clearly dying and let's have a look at the health of one of them. They're all pretty severe. I'm probably going to lose all my ducks, to be honest. Yeah, whack. There you go. Slaughter you. Where's the other one? Thought I had one more. Here. We'll get rid of the ducks, I guess. I'm hoping maybe the eggs come to... Nah, they're spoiled because of temperature. I thought that this would work. That the we don't have the flaps yet. That's why. It's all technically open. Okay. Well, I'm learning. I'm still definitely learning with this because I haven't used the pen flap things before. And